Hello everyone. You won't believe your eyes when you see these unexpected train collisions that turn everything into chaos captured on camera. Each video below will give you the most appropriate advice and solutions. What can we do to prevent these disasters? Watch now. Deer crossing the tracks, trains running over. This number up to 1,000 cases per year. Installing infrared sensors helps detect early. Mother bear hit by train in Montana costs $50,000. Authorities need to build fences along railroad tracks to protect invasive species as a temporary measure, even for roads. The most serious tragedy is when colliding with a 1,100 level moose, which is more serious than a collision on the highway. Drivers should proactively slow down the train to 40 mph in the wilderness. The situation, suddenly the moose rushed out and the accident was inevitable. The video reminds drivers to always be alert. I think traffic lights will help drivers notice more easily than signs. Especially at night, it will be more effective. Do you know how much it costs to have a dairy cow in an accident? I tell you, $2,000 a cow. Maybe grazing should be banned. No amount of luck would save a train if we were to sound a warning 1 mile in advance when the speed of a train and a horse would be only 2 seconds. Caught under wheel, causing $3,000 in damage. Farmers need to be educated on livestock management to prevent tragedy. Collisions with animals also pose a high risk of multiple collisions or causing traffic jams for hours. Install GPS tracking devices on livestock to prevent accidents and practice grazing at least 300 yards away from roads. In Nebraska, lightweight electric grids have been effective in keeping cattle out. Do you think it is expensive or a worthwhile investment? In many cases, installing barriers is still effective, but barriers must be at least 5 feet high or they will not be effective. Deer crashed into a car, and this is a warning! From this video, you should immediately change your driving style. Don't speed or overtake recklessly. If you accidentally see them, please help them and call the medical centre immediately for timely assistance. The only lucky case, the man was safe. I recommend if the area you live in has frequent accidents, put up animal crossing signs. Reduce accidents by 30%. I hope this tragedy will not happen again. Hopefully, we all have a sense of safe driving. Installing a 5-mile early detection radar to protect trains and livestock could save up to $1 million in damage each time. A solid fence is the best solution. Where livestock is raised, farm owners must protect their livestock. If you are facing this situation, do you have any solutions? Damage is inevitable, so the management agency needs to regularly check train equipment to ensure they operate stably. Training drivers on how to safely cross intersections will help minimize damage. Share with everyone the situations in which it is allowed to cross below. Trains derail due to collisions with animals, so the government has implemented training for engineers to inspect the tracks more often than twice a month. Ultimately, understanding and responding appropriately to invasive species on the road is your safety. We need more education and smart technology to reduce accidents. Comment on the new measures you have come up with. Don't forget to share this article to help other drivers. Please watch the next video.
These animals, with their stealth and strength, have increasingly encroached on human territory, leading to a series of attacks and causing major public safety concerns. South Africa records around 150 leopard attacks on humans each year, with a recent incident in Cape Town in which 6 leopards invaded a densely populated area, including a school and a residential area. The invasion shocked the nation and caused widespread panic. 8 people were seriously injured and 1 person died from his injuries. Not stopping there, in 2020, a pack of 3 to 4 wolves attacked a residential area in the northern suburbs of Montana, causing serious problems for local farmers. The loss of more than 150 chickens in just 7 days. In addition, several domestic dogs were seriously injured while trying to protect their livestock and property. Meanwhile, wild boars continue to pose a major threat to farmers in many parts of the world, especially in the Midwestern United States. Wild boars cause serious damage to crops and local ecosystems by destroying farmland and irrigation systems. They are also a source of many dangerous diseases such as swine fever and swine tuberculosis. Faced with this dire situation, Africans have no choice but to work with professional hunters and wildlife conservation agencies to control the leopard population. With the support of the Kenya National Conservation Service, they organize organized hunts, usually in groups of 4 to 6 people, to maximize the success rate. According to a recent study, this group hunting of leopards increases the success rate by 45% compared to smaller or larger groups, effectively protecting people from attacks by this dangerous predator. In Kenya, hunters need special permits issued by the National Conservation Authority to legally hunt. These include big game permits and special leopard hunting permits, which cost between $400 and $1,200, depending on the area and specific conditions. Hunters must also complete a wildlife conservation and ethical hunting certification program before participating in official hunts. In addition to jaguars in remote areas of Wyoming, USA, hunting wolves by helicopter is becoming an effective method to reduce the number of invasive gray wolves. The use of helicopters not only increases the ability to observe and access difficult terrain, but also helps reduce the risk of accidents in the natural environment. A successful hunt can take down 15 to 30 wolves, helping to protect livestock and prevent damage to farmers. To avoid the risk of accidents, the government needs to hire someone with experience in flying aircraft to ensure hunters operate effectively. Hunting wildlife in all countries requires hunters to have a valid hunting license issued by the organization in that country. Using a fake license will result in imprisonment. In particular, when licensed hunters must be at least 23 years old and have completed hunting courses. When hunting, hunters must keep a distance of at least 200 yards to avoid being attacked by surprise. In the United States, hunting wild boars by plane has been applied for many decades and has remained highly effective until now. Although the cost of each flight ranges from $2,000 to $6,000 USD. This method helps to knock down a large number of wild boars in a short time, minimizing environmental damage and protecting agriculture. In 2002, the number of wild boars in the United States dropped sharply from 6 million in 2005 to about 2 million, a figure that shows the effectiveness of strict control measures. However, they continue to be a major threat, and it is necessary to maintain control measures. Hunting wild boar requires close coordination between team members, from information gathering to implementing hunting strategies. Every step must be done carefully and precisely to ensure the safety of the whole team and optimize hunting results. But hunters must have an ethical responsibility in hunting. Always keep track of all changes in hunting licenses to avoid unwanted violations. The war between humans and predators like jaguars, wolves and wild boars will not stop if hunters do not carry out hunting licenses properly. Comment on the hunting activity in the video that kept you engaged the longest. Hit the subscribe button to let us know that you are new to hunting and need us to provide more information.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.